break up with your mentor? I hear this question a lot, and the answer is you don't always have to. So it depends what type of mentor relationship that you have. If you have an informal relationship where this is someone where you see anyways because you guys have become friends, or it's somewhat just ad hoc, you don't really need to say anything. If you used to set up meetings, you don't really need to set them up anymore. If they become your friends and you see them anyhow, you just continue on in a social fashion instead of really asking them more career advice. But if you have a more formalized relationship, the truth is, by the time that you hit the point at which you're ready to move on, both parties usually know it. It's a lot like a relationship. And if they're a great mentor, they realize that you've outgrown them, and that the help that they can give has somewhat outlast. And so you have to ask yourself the question, have you hit the point where you're ready to move on? And the questions are pretty much, you ask yourself, have I learned as much as this person can offer me? Do I now have a new set of questions that they can no longer answer? Am I looking to hone a set of skills that they simply don't have? Am I now teaching them more than they're teaching me? And have we reached a point where somehow the feedback has either become negative or it's just not impactful to me anymore, and I've really just stopped learning and gaining anything out of this? And if the answer to any of those is yes, it's probably time to move on. So for the more formalized relationships that you have, it makes sense to actually meet with that person in person, and instead of making it about them, make it about you. So say, I've reached this new stage of my career, or I'm transitioning jobs, and I really feel like the new set of skills that I need to learn at this point, I'm struggling to attain. Do you have anyone in mind that I can speak to about this? And the truth is, if you're listing a set of skills that they themselves know that they don't possess, they're likely to already realize that they're not a good fit for you anymore. And if they're a good mentor, they'll often pass you along. In fact, they'll probably be thrilled that you've learned everything that they have to offer and that you've grown up a bit and are ready to move on to somebody else.